All right, and we are back at it again. It's a Sunday, which means some more booster pack openings. So, sticking with the theme of either Spider-Man, of course, got to get through that booster box, or today it is the Halloween theme. So that means Duskmourn and Innistrad Midnight Hunt. So, like I've said before, there's not much to really chase after in Innistrad, in my opinion. There is the Meat Hook Massacre, and that's about it. So that is what we're looking for from these packs. Duskmourn has a lot more going for it. It also has Meat Hook Massacre 2, but a lot of other chase cards. So without further ado, we will get into it. Let's hit the Halloween themed music and get going. Okay, let's make sure we got these in the right order. Okay, looking good, I think. So a little confusing because there's a lot of front and backs in this set. Really want to make sure the rares are in the back. I think now it still feels like there's a rare sitting out there that I missed somehow. Okay, yeah, these are all sorts of mixed up. All right, well, first off, just a random token. All right, hopefully these are in an okay order. What's up, Tom Bomb? In the chat here for the Halloween pools. We just started. All right, so we've got Harvesttide Assailant, Creature Werewolf, and of course there's a Harvesttide Infiltrator. So this theme has a night and day theme to it. So that was day and that is night. We've got Awoken Demon, which is probably the night side. Yep. So the day side is Ecstatic Awakener. Alright, and then we've got Tavern Smasher, which means that's the night side. The day side is Tavern Ruffian. So you see the day bound, night bound. Then we've got Stalking Predator. It's the night bound. And this is the day bound. I'm guessing this is why the set maybe didn't have super popularity, because the whole night bound, day bound piece of it. Secrets of the Key. Flip the Switch. Bramble Armor. Lunar Frenzy is the first uncommon. Storm Skrillex. It's a pretty cool looking card. Drake Horror. And then we've got, yeah, these are a little out of order. We've got the art card. That's kind of creepy looking. Insectile Aberration. I'm going to vote on that being the creepiest card so far. I'm going to put that over to the right. And then we've got a Swamp. And then the rare is a Sludge Monster. Whenever Sludge Monster enters the battlefield or attacks, put a slime counter on up to one other target creature. Non-horror creatures with slime counters on them lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 2. That's pretty cool. And then a foil, Blood Pact. Alright, let's put Sludge Monster over there. We'll check the market value on those ones. Yeah, the Moth Dude's super creepy. What is that? Wonder what the actual card does. But Insectile Aberration. I think I'm gonna start voting on what the creepiest one is each time we do an opening here. All right, let's do the other Midnight Hunt pack. See if I can organize these ones a little bit quicker. So that doesn't make sense at all. Okay. Huh. Alright, some crazy order. They are all sorts of mixed up. I don't know what's going on with this set. There is no like card trick to get them in order quickly. Seems like. Okay, there's uncommons. Okay. There we go. Hopefully they're in a decent order. Oh, nope. Started with the rare. Alright, land. Hideaway. Add blue to your mana pool. Blue tap. You may play the removed card without paying its mana cost if a library has 20 or fewer cards in it. It comes to play tapped. When it does, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Move one from... Interesting. Huh. I've never seen that before. Okay, now we're to the commons. So I don't know why that popped up first. Alright, we've got a foil, which also doesn't make sense. These cards are really out of order. So Locked in the Cemetery, Tireless Hauler, Abandon the Post, Lambolt Harrier, No Way Out, Path to the Festival. Like that, like the art on that. It's pretty cool. A Forest. First uncommon is Broodweaver. Then Rise of the Ants. Alright, a couple bug cards in a row here. Ghostly Castigator. Ghostly Castigator enters the battlefield. You may shuffle up to 3 target cards from your graveyard into your library. If Ghostly Castigator would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Okay, so that's the front, that's the back. Okay. Interesting. Alright, and then a rare. So multiple rares in this pack. Let's see. Enchant or Curse. Curse of Obsession. Enchant player. At the beginning of enchanted player's draw step, that player draws 2 additional cards. At the beginning of enchanted player's end step, that player discards their hand. Interesting. That over there. Okay, Suspicious Stowaway. Another rare. So that's 3 rares in one pack. Cool. Alright. Suspicious Stowaway cannot be blocked. Whenever Suspicious Stowaway deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. And then we got an art card. Let's see here. It's a big flying heron. Rem Corliss, Stalwart Slayer. Alright, so that does it for Midnight Hunts. And then we'll move on to Duskmourn. So, I need to figure out what order those Midnight Hunt cards come in the pack so I can organize them better. So we're not seeing any rares before the end. Pretty sure Duskmourn's already in the correct order. It is not. Okay. But this one's an easy one to put in the correct order. It's just front to back. Yep. Alright. We've got Grab the Prize. Murder. just called Murder. Destroy target creature. Straightforward. Nice. Pterodactyl Pirate. That art card. For sure. That's pretty much. Alright. Fear of Immobility. Oh. Glassworks, Shattered Yard, Enchantment Room. Forgot about the rooms in this. Cryptid Inspector. Oh, we got another room. Meat Locker, Drowned Diner. Final Vengeance. It's pretty cool art on that. Oh, lots of rooms. Bottomless Pool, Locker Room. The first uncommon is Gremlin Tamer. Eerie. When an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 1/1 red gremlin creature token. Do they cause trouble? Sure. But if you're nice to them, the trouble happens to other folks. Diversion Specialist. Hey, Fang Faces, over here. Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Pay 1, sacrifice another creature or enchantment, exile the top card of your library, and you may play it this turn. And we got a rare, Enduring Innocence. Lifelink, whenever 1 or more other creatures you control with power 2 or less enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. When Enduring Innocence dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment. Ah, it starts as a creature and then dies and comes back as an enchantment automatically. That's pretty cool. Oh, I like the art on that. Come Back Wrong. That's another rare. Man, lots of rares today. Really like that art. Alright, sorcery. Destroy target creature. If a creature card is put in a graveyard this way, return it to the battlefield under your control. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. And then we got a foil forest. Ooh. Knocking cards over. Get those back up. I really do like that Come Back Wrong card. That's nice. Alright. Nice looking foil. Oh, and then we got another foil. We got a foil room. Painter Studio and Defaced Gallery. Then we've got a beast token. I like the little guy riding it. It's pretty cool. Alright. On to the final pack of Duskmourn, and we will then check out the marketplace prices of those rares. Hopefully we'll pull some more from this pack. Lots of art cards this time. I just pulled that one right from the beginning there. It's a pretty spooky scene. Lots of moths in that one too. And it's just a mountain. Like to actually pull that mountain card. That'd be a cool mountain to have. Alright, we've got Shepherding Spirits. We've got Glassworks and Shattered Yard again. We've got Fear of Surveillance. It's nice and creepy. Look at all those eyeballs floating around. Vigilance. Whenever Fear of Surveillance attacks, surveil 1. Look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. Its unblinking gaze sees every flaw, every shame, every humiliating moment you wish you could forget. Cryptid Inspector. Bear Trap. Enter the Enigma. Fanatic of the Harrowing. First uncommon is Flood Pit's Drowner. It's a merfolk. Then we have Sporogenic Infection. Ugh. A fungal infection. Gross. It's coming out of his eyeball. See, what does that do? When Sporogenic Infection enters, target player sacrifices a creature other than enchanted creature. When enchanted creature is dealt damage, destroy it. It's actually a pretty cool card. Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. Fear of Burning Alive. Ooh, and a Mythic, the Roller Crusher Ride. Delirium. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player while there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, it deals double that damage instead. When the Roller Crusher Ride enters, it deals X damage to each of up to X target creatures. It's interesting. We'll put that off to the side. Give that one a scan. Then we have Bleeding Woods. Bleeding Woods enters tapped unless a player has 13 or less life. Add red or green. Ha. Then you have a foil, Emerge from the Cocoon. I like this Duskmourn set a lot. A lot of creepy, cool cards going on. Alright, let's take a look at the rares. And the mythics here. I'm not going to take a look. I think that's probably the creepiest card, in my opinion. So that wins for today. And we'll start with Sludge Monster. Alright, that is a 40-cent card. Nothing crazy there. On to Seafaring Werewolf. That is a 12-cent card. Again, Midnight Hunt does not have a lot going for it. We'll take a look at the Shelldock Isle. Doesn't want to scan. Oh, there we go. Huh. Let's see here. It's coming in at $3, so interesting. And then we'll take a look at Curse of Obsession. If this is the right one. Yep, this is 40 cents, so nothing crazy there. We'll take a look at Enduring Innocence. That is a $5 card, so not too shabby. I knew I saw that card before, so I thought it was worth a little bit. Probably on one of my lists to build a deck. We'll take a look at Roller Crusher Ride, the Mythic. As a 62-cent card. And then we'll look at Come Back Wrong with that cool art. Well, nothing special. 25-cent card. But I do like that art a lot. So that is it for today. Thanks for joining. Probably next set will be we'll revert back to Spider-Man. We'll just go back and forth Spider-Man and Spooky. So until next time, I'll check you later.